So one of my friend, she she sent me this meditation about pranic healing. No, pranic recoding, and I did it. It was a guided meditation where you imagine your mental, emotional, and physical body, and then you give certain instructions, commands to them. So instructions, right? And you invite them to work in a certain way, to be in a certain way. And I did it 2 times. First time I did it, I immediately felt a shift. Like something in me shifted. It's very strange because it's a very big theme for me at the moment. In the last couple of years, I've noticed that the more that I fast, so the more that I do 48, 72 fasts, like I've been eating a lot of keto, carnivore kind of style in the past because I really like the clarity of it, of being able to fast, of having the metabolic flexibility of if you don't want to eat, you don't want to eat, you don't crash. You have this constant like energy. So I really liked it, but like eating high fat, all that, like I really miss the sweets as well. So it was going back and forth, going back and forth, going back and forth. Now, there's a girl that I follow on Instagram, Narius. She was doing like non-duality. She was speaking about non-duality, and she has done a visualization by herself that she got from this teacher who does pranic living. So she's done that, and then I guess a year later now, she's posting pictures. She doesn't have anything in her fridge because it's like this watermelon or papaya, like very little stuff, and she barely drinks. So the way she portrays it, she's literally like living off prana, sometimes having a meal here. And for me, I know whenever I was fasting, my experience of life, it was so full. I felt so much richness in whatever I was going through. Because when you're fasting, your senses are so sharp, so sensitive. Your feelings are so, well, my feelings were so like strong, like vibrant. And there's a subtle perception, a subtle awareness of being able to perceive the subtleties of flow of water, people, energy, people's energy, the way people talk, the feelings in you, the insights, the clarity of being able to think clearly, to see things clearly. It's such an awesome state. Like, holy what, this is so awesome. Also, it's very easy to go into different state of consciousness, to, yeah, there's such a stability, there's such a clarity. In my case, it felt like that. Of course, there were like up and downs, but I really loved it. Now, I remember I was using like bulletproof coffee, you know, when you do like butter, MCT oil, and I added fish oil, I guess. I just drink that with coffee or with tea, and you know, for the brain, and it would fuel me. I would feel so clear. I remember it 1 or 2 days, so nice. But yeah, I've never like heard about pranic living, but now that I'm seeing her transition, and I'm seeing like a couple of months ago she was just talking non-duality, and now she's living pranically, and she talks about like subtle perception of reality. She started to talk about these esoteric kind of things. She started to talk about doing retreats, initiating people into pranic living, into pranic initiation, she calls it, doing energetic transmissions. And I asked her, like, is it's all coming from your ability to to be able to perceive? She's like, yeah, my blueprint was revealed to me. So when you're in that state, when you're just on prana, I don't know what it's like, but I mean, having fasted for a couple of days, I know what the clarity is like and how clearly things come through, the energy comes through. So I can only imagine how it feels for her to be on prana fully. So yeah, I've done this meditation and I feel like such a shift in me happening. Like something in me is like starting to feel very light, very light, very light. And I do feel a bit tired, but there's this lightness, this new feeling of lightness in me. So I have a retreat planned for August. I really want to go. It's planned. There's 2 retreats in August, at the end of August, and I really want to go through this. It's a 7-day retreat, 3-day fast, either dry fast or water fast. Honestly, I'm gonna do a water fast. I don't really want to do a dry fast, but I'm gonna do a water fast, and I'm really, because it's gonna be right before my birthday. I'm gonna be 31, so for me it's really interesting to just before my birthday do the pranic thing and yeah, start this new cycle. So I'm really looking forward to that, because eating is great. I love eating. I love the tastes. I love the variations, the subtleties, the mixture, the variety of it. I love it all. The mix of it, the blending of it. It's so pleasing. But it's like whenever I fast, there's clarity. Whenever I eat, as soon as I eat, there's stimulation going on. Stimulation of, what did they call it in Ayurveda? Rajas, Tamas, and Sattva? I don't remember. But when there's that stimulation going on inside, there's this feeling of being drawn to do certain things with a certain energy, with a certain, I don't want to say agitation, but it's like when you're not eating, you're hungry, but then it fades and you're just like, okay. But when you start to eat, you want to eat and you want to continue eating, and this is like, it's activated. You want to more. So for me, this is like such an obvious thing over the course of a couple of years to integrate and to do. So I'm really looking forward to it, and yeah, I'll vlog about it probably if it's possible, and if not, I'll make a couple of videos afterwards. So it's in 2 months. All right, have an awesome day. Enjoy yourself.